My name is Kanyi Mbau, and I am the baddest bitch in Africa. Zari's stupid ass bitch ass Hassan, you better watch your back. Bro, that show must have actually been fake. Like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of. There's actually no episode for this one. Oh my gosh, I don't have a segment for this. Anyway, for today, this is going to be taking over looks and crooks because I actually have like so many crimes, and obviously not official crimes, but social. Hey. How many social crimes went on in this show? I only saw it fit to put it in the Monday slot of crime, looks and crooks. Now, what show am I talking about? That is Young, Famous and African. The show that has grasped Africans' youth, has grasped Africans' teens in the throes of drama. See drama. You guys have never seen drama, and I just want to come on here and discuss this show today. I want to do the proper thing of giving you guys a good review of what I thought of this show. Now, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now, I would like to discuss first of all the females. Like, that's where we're gonna start, and then we'll go and talk about the men like later. I think they have the most for me to talk about because the men, I mean, naturally they're not as interesting. I'm sorry. Was that wrong to say? But like, let's face it, like, they're not that, like, even in many shows, men are not always the most dramatic. Like, they're just not the guys who are gonna bring the spice to the show. But anyway, let's keep it going. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. I have some notes here, so you're gonna be seeing me looking down a lot. But don't worry, I'm still yours, boo. Anyway, so the first woman I would like to talk about is Miss Kanyi Mbau. Now, Miss Kanyi Mbau, or should I rather say Miss Kanyi Mbau, because first of all, why was your wig in the middle of your head, auntie? Why was this her wig? Why was this her wig? She was really like, I'm not here for no Super Bowl. Sha, sis. And how are you throwing shade at another woman and your wig is in the middle of your head? How are you throwing shade at another woman and your wig is in the middle of your fucking head? Like, even the people that put out that show are actually very sketchy for allowing Miss Girl to be on the show with her wig in the middle of the head. But that's just a quick side note, a quick by the way. Now, what do we have to say about Miss Kanyi Mbau? I think if you don't know, Kanyi Mbau is the person who has been framed to have called all of these people to South Africa, like a quick little, get to know each other. She wanted all her friends to come together. So she basically is the glue that holds this entire friendship group together. Now, what do I have to say about Miss Kanyi Mbau? Miss Kanyi Mbau is a catty. According to me, she is very catty and she's very sketchy. And I won't say I hate it. I love it. Like, I love the fact that she is such an instigator of drama. See, drama. She's the instigator. She's the policewoman. Like, people will like, she constantly is the one who's calling all of these little first of all, she's the one who called all these people together, knowing damn well that all their personalities may not clash together. Second of all, she's constantly, like, people will be having problems with it in and of itself, and then she'll call them all together and be going to like back chat everybody in the backgrounds and talk about everybody in the backgrounds and expecting all of them to have a conversation about it during the tea. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, she's the messy friend who will talk to you about drama, talk to her about you, who will talk to you about me, talk to me about you, and then when we're all together, she'll be doing like, you guys should talk out your issues. I don't like the fact that you guys have issues. And I was looking at her like, Miss Girl, you're the fucking, like, 99% of the time she was the stirrer of the pot. She was even adding a little mix to the pot, and I appreciate her for it. But I do feel like a lot of the show's drama was very unnecessary because she made everything into such a big deal. Like, I don't know if she thinks this is high school or what, but because she was such an instigator of drama, she loved drama. Every small thing was a very big deal to her. I remember one scene, like in the last episodes, when Zari said that I've invited you here to my train. And she caught such feelings because all Zari said was my train. She's like, it's not about you, it's not about you. She really liked the small drama. I think it was really giving me high school. I remember the girls from my high school, and I was like, this is the reason why a lot of women don't like being friends with other women, because you say one small thing and it's so interpreted like it's really overthought and it's turned into something it's not. So the second thing I want to talk about Miss Kanyi Mbau is her parenting style, because I saw so many tweets about this, like the fact that she has a very liberal parenting style. Her child actually lives in another apartment. Her child is her next door neighbor, and she treats her child like basically her best friend. She was like, me and my daughter were best friends, etc. What I will say is I absolutely don't agree with this. I'm so sorry. Me, I always used to think like I want to be my child's best friend, etc. But the older I've gotten and the more interaction I've had with people who are parents and also children, I've realized that you can't treat kids as though they're your friends. I remember I was having a layover in Dubai, and this one child was jumping out up and down on the chairs, and the chairs are not even bouncy, and this kid is jumping, and it's like 4 a.m. people are trying to catch some Z's before they go and catch their next flight. This child is jumping, and the mom is just like, no, Henry, stop. Henry, don't do that. And I'm like, if I catch both you and Henry there, what will you do to me? What will you do? If I catch the both of you there, what will you do to me? You can do nothing more than a fat dead rat. And like, I truly don't believe in the parenting style of acting like your child is, your equal and your child can do this. Yes, your child can teach you and you can teach them. So I don't disagree in terms of that. Like, treat children like human beings, but don't treat them like your equals. That's what I'm gonna say on that. The next person I would like to discuss is Nadia. Now, Nadia is the Megan Thee Stallion wannabe of Africa. Nadia very much so gives me, I'm a pick-me girl. I'm so sorry to say it, but because I'm a former pick-me girl, I'll link the video up here. There's actually two, so I'll link one here, and then I'll link one here for you to go and watch when I was talking about how I used to be a pick-me girl. So I know when I see my fellow pick-me girls, like I'm like, oh girl, you too? Oh, that's amazing. I saw Nadia, and the second that she was introduced to me, I did think she was like a baddie Megan Thee Stallion, but for Africa. And then as the show progressed, like I looked at her and I'm just like, but girl, why are you so messy? Like, you're quite disgusting. This thing is not for everybody. Like, two things especially that she did that showed me she was a pick-me is, number one, she had an entire man. She had Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa, and no matter how much she wants to come and claim to us that nothing was going on, what, you were busy booed up with him in fucking America, wherever the hell Vic Mensa was. You were booed the fuck up with him, posting Instagram pictures, enjoying each other's company, telling all your friends about him. You went to meet him. You and him were like this. And the second you could have the opportunity to get with Diamond, acting like you don't like Diamond, but the second you had the opportunity to get with him, you were very fast. Why I think she's a pick-me from that entire situation is 9 times out of me, when I was a pick-me, I remember that if one guy liked me and I liked him, but another guy also liked me and I didn't like him as much, I would always string the other guy along and always talk about how the other guy is on my dick and chasing me and how I don't want him, what, but I would never let him go. Why? Because I wanted all the other girls around me to look at me and be like, oh my god, she's such a baddie, she's such a this, very fucking pick-me-esque behavior. And I always wanted to have those options open to me. So it didn't matter if I had another nigga, and that's what this girl gives me. Like, why would you have another entire man and Diamond is asking you, are you in a relationship, or are you, no, he said, are you with somebody, and you're just there like, maybe, what's maybe? You women will not finish me on this show. When she said maybe, I was like, girl, were you not the one saying how you love Vic Mensa just 2 seconds ago? Like, another thing that made me realize that she is a pick-me is the second that this girl realized somebody else was the center of attention, immediate gratata, she was ready to fight. The second Zari entered there, and this was the first time we're all introduced to Zari, what, I hope you understand, you know what I'm talking about. But the second she met Zari, who was Diamond XO's wife, and clearly Diamond still loves her and still really respects her, the second she realizes that Zari was the superior pussy. I'm so sorry if you don't want to hear it, but let me bring this close. Zari was the superior pussy. In that entire show, Zari was the superior pussy, and those bitches couldn't handle it. You guys just cannot handle it. They saw Zari, they said, no, we must fight her. Why is she entering here like she's the bad? They had a problem with the way she entered the party. They had a problem with the party she had, and that really showed me like this girl gives very much so pick me energy, because before Zari arrived, she was the one who Diamond, who is literally like, who in the show is the one who everybody should be wanting. She was the one who he wanted, so she felt like she was the superior girl. The second Zari entered that fucking black clad joint, Zari told them all sit down, and she didn't even have to say it. Just her entire aura and her entire presence told these bitches that you bitches ain't shit and you better shut up and sit down. And this Miss Nadia couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it. She had to get everybody. It was so mean, girl. She talked shit to everybody about Zari. She tried to make it seem like Zari was this big bad wolf, and she turned every single girl against Zari before Zari could even have an opportunity to be friends with these girls. And that's all I'm gonna say. Nadia, you need to go see a therapist, Miss Girl, because your pick-me energy is quite disgusting. Thank you. The last thing I'd just like to say about Nadia, and it's not about her pick-me behavior, is how many wigs does this girl have? Respectfully, like me, you know me, I'm not rich. So maybe because I'm not rich, I'm not the one who has so many wigs. This girl had, let me count, because I wrote it down. I wrote it down. She had, number one, the straight black wig. She had the brown wig. She had the blonde dreads. She had the black dreads. She had the sleek back wavy kind of look that she had in the beginning. She had the purplish pinkish straight hair. She had the body wave wig, the one that was loose. She had the pink hair, the one that was completely pink, not the pinkish whatever. She had the wig with bangs, the black wig with bangs. She had the longer lace wig that was held up. And then she had the blonde wig with bangs. This girl had 11 wigs. Why? Why? And the funny part is she didn't even show on that show so much. Like, she wasn't on the show for so long. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? She wasn't there the entire time. And every single scene I saw this girl, she had a new wig or a new hairstyle. Like, allow your edges. Allow your hair to rest. Like, Nadia, you're giving pick-me energy. Yes, this is also going back to pick-me energy. Like, how do you have only you, like, 17 hairstyles? Like, Miss Girl, I get you want us to like you, but relax. Relax. Even those that have been liked, Zari had like 3 wigs, and we still like Zari more than we like you. Like, check yourself. Check yourself. After all of that, after trying to turn everybody against Zari, on top of trying to turn everybody against Zari, getting all of these wigs, and you're still not liked. Why? You cannot tell us. You could not tell us. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The next girl I'd like to talk about is Kaylee. Kaylee is the white girl that was dating that blonde, that bald DJ, that very unattractive looking DJ. I don't know why Kaylee is with that man, to be very honest. The man is not romantic. The man clearly doesn't care about Kaylee's feelings. When that man came on camera and he started saying that, even you wouldn't want to have sex with, you wouldn't want to stick your dick in something that's always doing this. So what is she supposed to do? She's supposed to be like, the entire time you, like, what? Like, that guy, like, Kaylee, go home. Kaylee, come here. Kaylee, come here. Kaylee, you're too pretty for him. I'm telling you, I promise, especially now that you've been on this show, what, you will get many. I don't think they're going to last for that long, like, because this guy, and not because I'm trying to be a salty girl, or because, Kaylee is fine, what, no, but a woman can only stay with someone that's unromantic and just doesn't care about her opinions and feelings for so long. Like, she was really the one carrying the entirety of the feelings in the relationship, and it was really showing. Next thing I'd like to say about Miss Kaylee is Kaylee has no business being on this show. But Kaylee isn't with the drama. Even when she gossips and then she gets caught gossiping, like on the train, the whole debacle when she was caught gossiping and being shady, she was like, don't say we, like, it wasn't we, like, me and him were not in the mix, like, you guys are the ones who were talking all that shit. And I'm like, Kaylee, you are a messy girl. And you're not messy enough to own up to your mess. So because you don't have the cojones to own up to your mess and bring out the bringing out of the fights when it comes to fighting, then don't say anything. Don't be on the show, because this show is entirely about drama and being able to hold your own water weight when drama comes your way. Kaylee cannot do that. So I don't even know who cast Kaylee on this show. Who cast Kaylee on this show? Why is Kaylee on the show? Me. Nobody can answer me. Thank you. Now, the next woman I want to talk about on this show is Miss Idibia. moment of silence for her dignity. A moment of silence for those women that have died for feminism. A moment of silence for her children. Like, what the hell is going on in that relationship? Annie, come here. You're the one I really need to talk to. Annie, you're the one I really need to sit down and have a chat with, because why? Annie, what's the problem? Annie came on this show with so much promise. She started the show saying, you know, she's the wife of Two-Face, the guy who sang You Are My African Queen, the girl of my dreams, like in 1966, like such an old song. But she came on the show talking about her husband and how everybody just looks at her as his wife and not about, you know, her achievements, and doesn't look at her achievements and everything. Like, all she is to people is Two-Face's wife. However, and it showed so much promise, it was giving so much women empowerment. She was like, there's so much to this woman and I want it to be known now. However, only for poor Miss Annie, only for Annie to descend into the entirety of the show with everything that surrounds her having to do with her husband and her kids. Like, Annie, why did you come on the show? Annie, go back home. Annie, go back home. You have no business being on the show. This woman was a joke. I don't know why she came on this show. She was a joke on the show. Like, on this entire show, she was a joke. She came and she basically put all her family business on the internet for us to laugh at her. Number one, Annie Idibia as the person. Annie Idibia as the person, I don't know anything about her. I don't know what she is. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she likes, because all she ever talks about is her marriage. All she ever talks about is her man. Within the first 5 seconds, I knew that her man cheated on her, had 5 babies on her before she could even give birth to her first child. I knew everything about her relationship with her husband except for her. Furthermore, with regards to Annie and her relationship with Two-Face, because that's all we ever got in this entire show from her, is me and Two-Face, me and Two-Face, me and Two-Face, me and Two-Face, me and Two-Face. The relationship is such a joke. Like, I really think this woman signed up to come on the internet for us to laugh at her. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be laughing. I don't think it was supposed to be something serious. Because let me say this. First of all, Miss Girl has African woman syndrome. She truly believes that no matter what Two-Face does to her, she's supposed to stand by him and she's supposed to stick by him. And it's been more than 10 years that they've been together, but she's expecting him to miraculously change his ways. I have to pause the entirety of this video here to tell women that it's okay to have a divorce. It is okay to have, like, what's the problem? African women, what's the issue? Like, you will be following a man like he's paying your goddamn bills. Throughout the entirety of the show, it's very evident that Annie is in conflict with the fact that Two-Face doesn't treat her the way she wants to be treated. But the more the show progresses, it just shows like the hurt that Two-Face has caused her. Now, the entirety of the show is based around the entirety of Annie's character is based around her trying to come to terms with all of this and trying to think if she wants to continue. It's clear she's very hurt by what he did, but it's also clear that she still loves him. But it's also clear that she knows he's not going to change. So it's like Annie is in this perpetual state of trying to she's wishing this better man into existence. She's trying to wish, she thinks if she closes her eyes hard enough and prays hard enough and hopes and stands by him hard enough, one day he'll be old and gray and he won't be able to have the ability to cheat, so he'll have no other option but to stay with her, which is how a lot of African women think. And the thing with Annie, I'm here to tell you to stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Because girl, you have your own money. This man is a has-been. Like, do you know when African Queen came out? First of all, a large thing she keeps on trying to say is he wrote African Queen for her. Two-Face did not write African Queen. Madam, I'm telling you today, if that man is trying to hold you in shackles and tell you, like, look at the love I had for you, I wrote a song for you, and that's what made me famous, so you're the one who made me famous. No, girl, he didn't write You Are My African Queen. It was someone called Blackface. He didn't write it. He didn't write it. If that is what is holding you in that relationship, leave. I have given you the keys. Here is the key. Unlock the door and run. Madam, run. Wait, which one be this one? Like, this kind of love is the toxic set of love. And what really pained me in this entirety of the show is that it was so evident that she put everything she has into this relationship, and this man does the bare minimum. I remember when they were having their vow renewal, like their dinner before their vow renewal, and she cried because this man said, I see everything you do and I appreciate you. And I'm like, how starved do you have to be of compliments and of so much in your life That this man will tell you one small compliment and you're already crying. And the thing is, one thing about Annie, she gonna cry. But this kind of tear, like you're crying over the bare minimum. The man has taken you to dinner. That is the bare minimum, honey. That is the bare minimum. Do you know that? It is the bare minimum for your husband to treat you like a person. It is the bare minimum for your husband to acknowledge that you really try with those kids. It is the bare minimum. And the fact that she was trying to do like, oh my God, he's never said these things to me, is like, the flag is so red, it can become a country of its own. Like, it can be put as a country flag on its own. Miss Annie needs to leave. And the fact that she doesn't realize she has children, not only that, daughters. It just pained me to see, like, the fact that her daughters are looking at this relationship and being taught by their parents' relationship, that it's okay for somebody to cheat as long as they apologize. I remember, like, in one of the episodes, in one of the episodes, they were having a family dinner, and Annie says to Two-Face, she's like, I hope there will be no more cheating. And the daughters on the table are like, cheating, what is that? And as they're talking, one of the daughters is just like, it's just like if me and my sister, one of the daughters like, it's just like if me and my sister have an argument and we don't get along, as after some time we'll come back together and we'll apologize and everything will be okay. The fact that these children are equating your marriage, the one that both of you consented to come together in a union of mutual agreement of respect, they're trying to compare that to a sister, something you were born into. You were born to be somebody's sister. Like, there's nothing you can do to cut that relationship. But you guys have made your relationship so toxic to the point where the children are looking at it like there's no option out, there's no way to leave. And that's how they're going to go into their life, with this kind of thought on relationships. And it was just too disgusting to see. Like, I was like, no, I'm tired. I'm too tired. Like, you guys will not continue to kill the rest of Africa's younger generation because you can't fucking get it together for 5 seconds and leave each other alone. Thank you. The next person I would just like to talk about is Miss Zari. Miss Zari. Miss Zari. Miss Zari. Zari came and she snagged all these hoes witches. She snagged all these bitches' wigs. Are they mad? That's how Kanyi Mbau's wig was in the middle of her head, because her wig was snatched. Zari is not immature or petty like the rest of these girls. The only thing I can say that Zari did was that time when she went to tell Two-Face that Annie's a bit insecure. But even at that, that's all she did wrong. After that, I saw nothing wrong with anything Zari did. These girls just didn't like her because she was the alpha pussy. Like I said at the beginning of this video, she is the alpha bitch. The reason she is the alpha bitch isn't even because of Diamond or whatever. No. She is the alpha and supreme bitch because she is a bad bitch. And I don't know how to tell you guys. You guys just have to come to East Africa and see how the bitches in East Africa is doing their shit. You have to come to East Africa and see. Zari will not be stepped on by one stupid man because she's a billionaire. She don't need no nigga. Zari will not be stepped on by any bitch because she is the supreme pussy. She's the vagina that every other bitch's vagina sinks their period to because she is the alpha pussy in that bitch. Fight me if you want to fight me. Beat me if you want to beat me. I don't care. Period. Thank you, Miss Zari, for coming to give this show some fucking class, some fucking etiquette. The rest of these bitches was ghetto. Ew. The only reason the rest of these girls didn't like Miss Zari is also because she had Diamond on lock, and all of them were looking at Diamond like he's the baddest bitch in the building. And Zari has Diamond like this. She has him by the ball sacks, by the cojones. And these girls can't stand it. She can't stand it. Thank you, Zari, for coming. Thank you. Now, for the guys, not much is really gonna be said for them because, like I said, they were very underwhelming. The only flamboyant guy was Swanky. I really liked Swanky's outfits. Diamond, like I said, he was painted to be this bad bitch guy. He was painted to be this heartthrob, this woman player, this bad boy. And naturally, when you hear like someone is a bad boy, they're a heartthrob, you kind of think they're like dickish or like a jerk, or like they can be like, or they can be like so corny. But Diamond isn't corny. Like, me personally, I was hearing his vibes to Nadia, and I was like, this guy is actually cool. First of all, he asked her if she had a man. Like, he actually took steps to find out, does she have a man, does he not, does she not? He wasn't going to step in that territory if she had a man, and he made that clear. And on top of that, like, even his vibing, it wasn't creepy. I told this to several people, and a lot of them were like, it's because he's rich, that's why you think like that. But no, I've met rich guys even here, like in Mauritius, that have approached me like in Bentleys or their fucking Porsches, and they're very creepy, and I'm like, no, ain't no way. Like, no, me, I like money, but not like that. So that you can go and be telling me that you want to shit on my chest? No! No. Now, but I really like Diamond. I think when you hear his stories, especially in East Africa, you really tend to think like he's such a jerk, he's so corny, like he's just ugh. But he's not. He's actually pretty good, and even in terms of being a good father, he seems like he's a good, very present father in his children's lives. But I like him. I can't lie. I truly do like him. I think he's the one who's making these bitches not like Zari. I also think he's very much so head over heels in love with Zari. And even throughout the entirety of the show, when bitches were asking him like, why did you make her seem, when niggas was asking him like, why did you make her seem like, you know, she's more important, he literally came out straight up and said he was like, she was the queen, and I need to have her have her moment. It was her moment. She is the queen. Like, I hate when niggas get new wives or new girlfriends and they start to treat like their old wives or old baby mamas especially like shit. He treats her with a monochrome of fucking respect. Not even a monochrome, a lot of respect, because she was there when no one else was there. When he just started off, their story goes way back, so he's not gonna come and start acting brand new because he met Nadia the other day. He said it best: you literally cannot throw away your piece of gum because somebody has given you a grape. Period. Thank you. The guy that I wanted to talk about that had the least most impact was the guy in the suit, Andile. Why is that man on the show, respectfully? What did that guy add to the show? Like, I was very confused. Why was Andile there? Who is he even? Like, you guys said young, famous African. Where is the fame? He's just African. I don't even know if he's young, because he's short, so it's very difficult to tell. Oh, sorry. But I just looked at him like, why are you here? And then he was trying to do like him and Zari were having an entire relationship. Nothing was going on, Andile, nothing. You were the only one you were like, we always gravitate towards each other. No, you stalk her around the party and then you go to her. It was never that you two were gravitating towards each other. It was never that. Never that. The second last person I'd like to talk about is the DJ Naked guy, the bald guy that was dating the white girl Kaylee. Very underwhelming. I don't know who told him this is high school. Like, he's still so excited about sex and the concept of sex. It's like, it was like he saw diamond platinums and he's just like, oh my god, diamonds having sex, everybody. And it's like, okay, like, have you not had sex? Sir, we're all grown up. We're too grown up for you to be acting like sex is such a novel situation. Like, it was very disgusting to watch. I was just looking at him like, you could have done better. You could have done better. For you and the people at your house, you could have done so much better. He was very underwhelming. Like I said, I think Kaylee should break up with him. He's so childish. He's so annoying. Like, every time he talked to us, I was just like, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Anyway, and yeah, I think that's it. Apart from Two-Face, like I said, Two-Face deserves less. He is such a disgusting excuse of a husband and excuse of a man. Like, I don't know how you can be with a girl. You know, I think you're very weak if you can come and promise a woman that you're going to be everything for her, you're going to do all of this, and then you come and break it. It's similarly the way I think if you're a woman and you promise a man to always stand by him and to do all of these things, and then, you know, you leave him not because he's done anything emotionally to you, but because you finally found more favorable circumstances. I do think it's very disgusting, to be very frank with you. And that's how I feel about Two-Face. There's nothing to say. I don't even want to waste the YouTube algorithm's time talking about a person that just deserves so much less. I cannot believe that Annie decided to do for him another 10 years. Like, I'm in this forever, baby. And he didn't care because he knows he has that girl on grip, on whip, and on lockdown. African women really deserve better than African men, to be very honest. Like, a lot of African women are really struggling, but you know what? Annie and her man, more life to you. Congratulations. But it's very sad. Anyway, my general impressions about the show: I do like the show. I really did like the show. I like that it showed Africa in a different setting. Like, in terms of, I didn't see any child on the road with like flies in their eyes doing, we would like you to sponsor us for 5 shillings. You can sponsor all our school fees. Please help us. There was no child on the side of the road doing all of that. Everybody did seem like it was a very realistic thing of Africa, because we are not all like poor. It's not, the entire continent is not dirt poor and in poverty. I also like the fact that they had people from different parts of the continent, because a lot of people think Africa is a country, not a continent. So the fact that they had people from like Nigeria, everywhere else, like, it was very enlightening that, oh, there's different countries on this continent. Stupid. I do believe that I do think that they should have focused more on the people's lives. Like, I didn't get to know what Zari does, what Kanyi Mbau does, like what a lot of these people do. I didn't get to know because it's like there was nothing said. It was just constant scene of drama after drama after drama after drama, which was already problematic because it's like it's not realistic that every day you guys have drama. Like, I just wish we saw a bit more into their lives and what they do. They could have also, like, they could have just talked about their businesses more, which would have made it more of a reality TV show, because I just felt like it was just too much drama. The next thing I want to say is, if there's a season 2, please bring people that are actually famous. Thank you. Thank you. Like, when Idibia entered and she was just like, when I enter a room, everybody knows who I am. And if they don't know who I am, they want to know who I am. Madam, I don't know who you are. Madam, I don't know who you are. And let me tell you this. You are very underwhelming that if I see you, I still wouldn't want to know who you are. And me, I'm broke. So imagine me who's broke. I don't want to know who you are. Me, I can't even afford designer Gucci belts, what. I already don't care who you are. Now imagine somebody that's rich and can afford Gucci belts and shit like that. You're very underwhelming. Like, your outfits are very underwhelming. You're very underwhelming to look at. And I'm not saying it in terms of your face or your body. No. Like, your style of outfits, underwhelming. I don't care enough to know you. Yeah, like, if you guys want to bring people, like, bring famous people. Like, the fuck? Who is Andile? Who is DJ Naked? I've never seen these people. Who is Nadia? Who? I don't know them. Like, I want to see Burna Boy. I want to see fucking Wizkid. I want to see, like, people who are going to have me on my seat, like, that drama is drama-ring. Yeah, like, even Bob Risky. Bob Risky would have been a better choice than bloody Andile. Why? I'm so pressed that they wasted a spot on Andile. I'm so very upset. But anyway, guys, yeah, that is it from me today. Like I said, I enjoyed the show. I hope they have a season 2 of the show, because I really did enjoy it. But I just hope that season 2 is way more realistic in terms of, like, we see the day-to-day, more like reality TV style show. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. And next week we will resume with Looks and Crooks. Bye.